Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to another recording of Axiom Verge. So, we were looking for secrets, and because I was not paying attention to my life bar enough, I ended up dying, and now we're in this weird position where I'm trying my best to get as quickly back to where I want to be without taking too much damage, because there's really not a save point in between where I want to be and where I died last time. And our one save point just happened to be in the furthest direction. We're kind of consistently, like, half of this game has been wandering around the map trying to find the very few gated incidences, usually talking to one of these big squid face characters, and if you aren't supposed to talk to one of them, then you're supposed to go what is usually just a random place that never had any real special indication until all of a sudden it was special. So here I am at Half-Life, so I'm gonna do myself the favor and I'm just gonna come down to this and save. Nope, not down to that, but down to this next drop. And that way, if I do happen to die, at least it won't be as difficult of a passage to get back to where we were. Although, arguably, this is not much better. And I've really got to look at the controls at this point too. Let's see if we can gamepad config. Let's see. Apply defaults. Let's see. Is there anything I could do to change anything that would be helpful? It's mostly the left stick and the D-pad sensitivity that's the problem, and it doesn't look like I can change that. I want to play with the left stick. That's what I've been used to playing for a very long time now. It's probably for me been since maybe the NES. I mean, I guess maybe there's a little D-pad action going on with the Nintendo 64, but not a lot of focus on that. People have been playing with analog sticks for a long time, and for it to trigger the double jump so easily sometimes and then not trigger the double jump some other times. I'm not going to jump on this head. What I want to do is instead, let's see if we can trigger a conversation. I want to see if corrupting these guys will unlock something, because these are the caterpillars that have stuff in them. Alright, so that guy just did a pretty significant amount of damage to me. I may have already found a collectible in one of these, actually. So I might be wasting my time. And then there's some guys that are gonna jump out of some of these. So, like, this guy will jump out, and because I've corrupted him, he'll fall down real heavy. But I don't think I can actually kill that guy. Let's look at this. Let's see. Reflector. Yeah. I can't hit him. I can't kill it. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's any collectibles here. and I don't know that it's really worth the effort to run to the other side and try and see if there's collectibles in the other half of this narrow area. Well, actually, this area is just a save point. Which, alright, I will... Ooh, I can get up here now. Let's see what this says. Says nothing because we still can't decode that. Well, let's save before we move further. This might be where I was supposed to go. And it really just sucks that there's not the simplistic thing of, hey, it's going to blink a circle on the specific map where it wants you to go next, and it's going to blink a circle in a specific place in the map where it wants you to go next. That's all I think anybody would really need, and yet they're not willing to give you that small convenience. I doubt this is just going to be a save room. This is some kind of breach room. Yeah, the breach is over here on the right. So let's, I mean, I can't even mark it because you can only mark 2 breaches. Let's see what these guys do when you hit them. They don't seem like they do too much of anything, except for maybe break walls. That gag has been done multiple times. You would... Here, I'm just gonna throw that for convenience sake. You'd think it would have done something different. Let's see. Axiom 1. A. All algorithms are universal and valid regardless of whether they are executed. B. I already disagree with that. Cognition in a sub-algorithm whose behavior is to perceive properties of the parent algorithm describing it. This sounds like class programming, but maybe they're calling human beings algorithms. C. Any algorithm giving rise to cognitive entities will be perceived as reality by the entities described. This axiom, it's from my paper, the one that earned me that nickname. So apparently I am Athetos. Question though, like, because you were hallucinating as you were also saying that you were Athetos. So why not just chalk that one up to an entire hallucination? I mean, that would be kind of interesting story if you had a hallucination, and in the hallucination you thought you were the bad guy, and you had just done actually a hallucination where you thought you were the bad guy. So it wouldn't be surprising if that was an untrue statement. Guess it also doesn't matter because you really are still... I'm still coming from this from a perspective of the whole thing is just a dream. Dying too easily, clearly. Not sure that mattered though, because where I was before, let's go up here and see. Worms crawling. Okay. So now I'm in this area. And then I'm down over here. Trying to jump down this way doesn't do anything. Jumping up that way doesn't do anything. Alright. So I can send my remote droid this way, which increases my range mode, and I think that was all I needed to do, so I didn't need to really walk through the room. Yeah, we're sort of figuring out a way to work our way through this whole area. But unless I get a breach gun, there's another guy, and these guys are still super powerful. Have to be careful of them. Yeah, this just gets to this breach. Yeah. So unless that breach means something, it does something. I'm actually surprised I didn't just go through this door before. I must have missed it. Cause yeah, this door should have let me walk through here, which would have let me walk through here, which then would have let me go this way. And I guess this is where I dropped the ball. And so they wanted me to go here, and then they wanted me to start working my way up through all of this, but they wanted to make it difficult on me, clearly, because there's enemies galore in this whole section. Just trying to make sure there's nothing anywhere close. But they seem to keep coming too. So fire in every direction possible. I assume those cocoons are not the sources of these bats. I guess, for lack of a better term, that's what they should be called. I'm gonna throw a remote drone this way. That's just a shortcut. Good to know. Good that I didn't go that direction. And then we'll just unload a few shots, and then unload some more shots. I can't say I'm a real fan of the worms. Let's see. I don't see how, even with a double jump, that I get high enough that, like, that works. I can throw the remote drone this way, sure, and the remote drone can inch its way across to this, but clearly the intention is that I'm supposed to make my way here, and if I can make it up there, I'll be able to save. which would be great news. Let's see. Alright, I made it. I don't really know what I just did, in all honesty, but... There. Just see, I'm trying to see if this would actually break something somewhere. I don't think it would. I think this... Ooh. Look at that. There is something up there. Well, we are now nice and safe. So maybe these guys will respawn. What happened there? I jumped up here and then jump, double jump, and that dropped me down. Let's go 2 rooms and see if 2 rooms are enough to reset it. Yeah, this next room is like a big boss room. Maybe this is the end, even. You kind of never know. Alright, fine. You're all good to go. You guys do as much damage to me as you want. You go up there and you destroy as much as you can find. And then I don't know how I'm getting up there per se, but they've apparently cleaned out the area. Alright. So yeah, I don't see how this isn't a case of jumping, shooting that, and then shooting that even higher. There we go. That being said, the drone does not have the ability to dash through things. So, and the worms did not have the ability to get through this, so this must be a shortcut exit from something else. It would be kind of silly if this was the end of the game, though. Yeah, that would be a silly assumption. There's a lot more to unlock as far as abilities and notes and story. Like, yeah, not a lot of that would make sense. It doesn't look like there's anything over here. So it looks like we're gonna just drop down into a big boss fight room. Like Mother Brain. Oh god, what the hell is this? Grrr. Trace, that is an aborted clone of Athetos. This is how Athetos makes soldiers. Oh. What do I do? Can't he be healed? It's too late. He is dying. He should not even have survived this long. Well, I can either kill him or not kill him, and if I... These egg things, by the way, are the same things that I'm getting saved from. I've had it. I can't do this anymore. I know I'm him. In some messed up way, I'm Athetos. So tell me now, what the heck is going on? Ophelia? It's true, you are Athetos, or would be if you continued as you were. but you are not one of these clones. The Athetos that made these is much older, changed. After Athetos arrived here, we discovered it was not for the first time. He apparently made his way here once before when he was your age. Legend has it he was kinder then, and he used one of the rebirth chambers. Let me get this straight. I came here at some point years ago, before this plague happened. Yes, and you used the rebirth chamber. The red mechanical egg I woke up in, but clearly that wasn't the first time, or we'd have no Athetos. The original exited the chamber and became Athetos, and you are a copy made from the data left behind. We gambled that a much younger Athetos would be different, that you would help us. So why don't I remember coming here, copy or not? I shouldn't have had any sense of time passage. It should have felt like any other time I stepped into the egg or stepped out immediately. We don't know. All of this happened long ago, hundreds of years ago even. Data degradation. What exactly do you remember? You first. You made Athetos want to attack this world. Or is that part even true? It is true. It is the entire reason we are here. It would be nice if there's some background music while they're talking. And it'd be nice if there was some vocals, quite frankly, too. It wouldn't be hard to record a female voice and run it through like SoundForge and run some robotic effects over it. The years have changed him, Trace. He was in the breach for a long time. We don't know what happened there. I need to talk to him. He'll tell me what's going on. That's what I do. No, you will continue as planned. And how are you going to make me do that exactly? Like this. Girl, something's wrong. I'm... So he just kills me. And game saved. So you have to die at least once in this game. Girl. Holy poop, that was excruciating. Trace, are you okay? Heck no, what just happened? Else Nova. She hates Athetos, and as you pointed out, you are him. Just now, what happened to me? Did she? Yes, she can shut down your nano gates at any time. I brought you back. This goes much faster with your help. Please, find Athetos and speak with him, if that's what you want. You don't have to fight him. We just need the breach attractor shut down. Can you do that? Okay, but no killing him. Agreed. I'm going to talk to Else Nova. She'll come around. Else Nova, not a particularly interesting name. So now if we run back in here, we didn't really get a new ability or anything. So, unless the laser grid is shut down over here on the side, which it is, we wouldn't be able to exit through this room. Was there some other thing? Well, yes, but also no, so we're just gonna have to kind of remember it's there, because I can't mark it. This will be weird if this was Athetos. You just had to walk a little bit further. There you can see. In case you're wondering what our bodies look like, what are you talking about? Those big things back there? Hundreds of years ago, but intact, more or less. Even self-repairing technology has its limits. So you have bodies? Am I supposed to help attach your heads to onto these things? I don't think that's necessary. The repair drones will do more than adequate. But I want to prepare for what's to come. Russelovki? That is the word in Else Nova's language. These things are huge. Why do you even need me? You're still the only one who can get close enough to Athos to disable the breach attractor. But you're right, one-on-one against his true form, you won't even pose a slight threat. So I'm gonna get some kind of modification that turns me less human than I already am. Address bomb. Concentrates the power of the address disruptor into a powerful explosion. Use left trigger. Requires bomb ammo. So all of a sudden we do have super bombs. Really, really late in the game. Really, really late in the game, I have to say. And I don't know how often I'm gonna get bomb equipment. Let's see. Now, do the bombs. Is that something you equip? It's just left trigger. Wait a minute. Left trigger? Alright. So, unfortunately, that does tell us that these things... Oh, and those animals, by the way, are flying hoarders of those bombs. It's now pretty obvious. So this does tell us something. Let's see, can I jump through this? Yes. Alright. And that means I can get up here. We can look around. Yep. So breaches don't take us to a past or a different world, like A Link to the Past, which was what I was thinking they might do. Seriously, are you supposed to just stand in one place and fight these guys, or are you supposed to run a little bit, or what? I don't remember what the left trigger did before this point, though. That's the weird part, is it feels like it did something, but maybe it didn't. And I don't think I want to use bombs haphazardly and potentially die or run out of them, but I need to be careful here because I'm about to die. I'm just gonna run from this guy. Alright. I don't know how that... Like, there's nothing here. Let's see. Double jump through that, double jump through that, double jump through that, double jump through that. There's... Unless I'm supposed to somehow double jump at an angle into that square. I don't know what the whole point of this area is. I guess I can possibly... Let's see. Oh, you can just do that. Hey, that was convenient. Are these things hurting me? Yes, they are. So I better touch the power node increase and the health increase before I die. So, major increase in power, major increase in other things. Let's just see. Like, I'm trying to see if I can double jump around here. Let's try this. I killed a bunch of these. Jump up and swing. Jump and swing. How about this? I'm fairly certain that there's just a transition point. If I can be just slightly to the... Alright. Let's see. Swing. Swing. There. Is there really nothing else here? Alright, well, I guess that's slightly believable. Let's see, look at the map. Where we are. We're in this weird position, I guess, now because we, roll back to the beginning of the game and start using power bombs like crazy. Because yeah, this one, for instance, doesn't really need to be there anymore. And I don't see how a power bomb would help in the other area. So yeah, I think we run back this direction and we're going to just investigate these areas maybe a little bit better. Well, that was not quite high enough. It looks like there might be something up there, but there very well might be something up there that I have to get my actual physical body in, which would require a lot of swinging. I could do this, I could do this, and I could do that. I can get up there. Still think the idea of body swapping with your remote droid would be interesting. See, I'm really just exposing more of the map at this point, though. So now that we have this, I can walk that way. Interesting. So that number 2 is another breach place. That means we can go somewhere else. We can then potentially go back this way, and I am fairly certain there's at least one little thing I didn't collect in this area, and then we could go back to this area. There's at least 2 breach places there. There's I think 2 breach places here. There may be no breach places here, and the thing we need to get through that is still not accessible. So there's one more ability as we're going in circles around this, clearly that we don't have. And yeah, it feels like there still should be a couple of more areas. There's 5 more possible upgrades we'll get. I think there's only 2 more health power-ups. There may be 9 core damage power-ups, or there may not be. There may be only like 5 of the range, and I don't even know what the blue things are. It's been so long. We still haven't really found any weapons, and we haven't found any codes that unlocks any more of this. If we got 2 rows, we'd only be halfway through, which, unless there's a new game plus idea in this, I don't know how the game could be as long as it seems like it is gonna be, particularly when there's an achievement for speedrunning this game in 4 hours. That's going to be it for this recording. No, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wish list. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.